For the man who knows how to make money, war can be a most profitable venture. You must be new to Skyrim, or you'd already know who I am. I have a stake in most anything of importance in Solitude. I feel that it's time to put aside the grievances of the past and let peace and prosperity flourish between the Empire and the Aldmeri Dominion. I try to do my little part. Besides, just between you and me, it's making me pots of money. But not every Nord is obsessed with strength, honor, and skill at arms. A rare few are born with a gift for making money. My investments are my strength, and my wealth is my weapon. As for honor, well, there are some luxuries even I can't afford. Very well then. There's a likely-looking filly, even if she is an elf. You there, serving girl! What's your name, dear?
Ah, Brayla, sir. Do you need a drink? Something to eat?
No, that's not what I'm interested in right now. I just wanted to get a better look at you. I like what I see, my dear. And believe me, I don't say that to everyone. I'm very discriminating when it comes to the female form.
Ah, thank you, sir. Was there anything else I could do for you?
Oh, not at the moment. Maybe later. Don't go far.
Yes, sir.
The degeneracy of the Empire is on display here in this room.
Very much so. It is not eyes that reveal another's true nature. It is the heart.
None of these people cares a whit about the religious aspects of this war. Another sign of the degeneracy of your Empire.
It is not eyes that reveal another's true nature.
Mom, this
It is the
won't
heart.
last much longer.
I couldn't have said it better myself. It's been some time since I've had any news from elsewhere in Skyrim. What have you...
It is not eyes that reveal another's
Well,
true
I
nature.
did hear that
It
Ulfric
is the
Stormcloak was slain while defending Windhelm against a dragon, but it sounds too good to be true. I'll wager it was Ulfric himself that started the rumor. Maybe he thought it would bolster recruitment.
I don't recall seeing you at one of these before, and I know everyone who's anyone in Skyrim. See that disgusting drunk over there? A high-ranking official in the East Empire Company, believe it or not. We have a relationship of mutual respect. I care little about the politics and rivalries between the Thalmor and the Empire. But I do respect power, and the Thalmor have that. They leave me alone, and I leave them alone. To maintain relationships. By the way, I don't know who you are, but unless you want me to blow your cover, I'd advise that you avoid me for the rest of the party. Until next time.
I hope you're enjoying the music, sir. It's good practice. Most people barely notice what I'm playing.
It's only a matter of time before your whole rotten empire collapses of its own decay. No offense. There are those in the Empire who would wish to evade their obligations to help root out the Talos heresy. Fortunately, those most opposed to the Emperor's wise policy have now branded themselves traitors as well as heretics. I am here to remind the ruling classes of Skyrim that their loyalty to the Emperor requires cooperation with the Thalmor. None of these people cares a whit about the religious aspects of this war. Another sign of the degeneracy of your Empire. There is peace now, and that peace will continue for as long as it suits our needs. But make no mistake, this is not a peace forged out of necessity between rival nations of equal strength. It is more like the calm between storms, and the next storm, I think, will be far deadlier than the last. I lead the Justiciars, We are charged with enforcing the ban on Talos worship. Nords can be quite stubborn. They're slow to change their ways, and we find more heretics every day. But mark me well. I will purge the heresy from this land as surely as the flame burns the flesh from the bone. All right, then.
Now here's a face I did not expect to see. Be mindful, for you walk among adders. Fair faces and fine food are well and good, but honesty is rarely so pleasing. There are words spoken and words unspoken. Beware these, Thalmor, for they are adept in both languages. For this reason, I avoid them when I can. May wisdom light your path.
Did you see that serving girl? I hear elf women are insatiable. Really? Yes, maybe that would be just the thing. She seemed to be playing hard to get when I spoke to her earlier. Go on. See what she says. Now you've gone and gotten my hopes up again.
What can I get for you?
Oh, Erikur, right? He was talking to me earlier. I could tell what he was after. I hate working these parties. Some of the guests are nice, but there's always a few like Erikur. Please tell him to leave me alone, politely. I'm sure you'll have better luck getting through to him than I would. I'm sorry, but I think you've had enough for the moment. See ya.
The hospitality of the Thalmor Embassy is at your service. Quite often, yes. The only thing I enjoy more than luxury is sharing that luxury with those who can appreciate it. But I also enjoy learning the latest gossip and hearing the most intriguing rumors. Of course not. One does not gather the most important men and women of Skyrim and then serve them cheap ale and stale bread. This is only a taste of the benefits that accrue to those that align themselves with Thalmor interests. One of my main duties is to foster a better understanding between the Aldmeri Dominion and the people of Skyrim. I also oversee the activities of the Thalmor Justiciars throughout Skyrim, although this has been most unfortunately disrupted by the war. The Thalmor Justiciars are so often misunderstood. Our primary goal is to preserve the peace between the Empire and the Aldmeri Dominion. The worship of the false god Talos contributed to the unfortunate friction that led to the Great War. Following the Great War, the White Gold Concordat set out the terms for peaceful coexistence between the two powers. The Empire and the Dominion agreed that the worship of Talos was a relic of the past and must be eliminated in the interests of peace. But I'm sure you didn't come here for a lecture on high politics. One of my men. I also oversee the activities of the Thalmor Just. As long as the Empire continues to uphold its treaty obligations, my government does not concern itself with the internal politics of Skyrim. Do enjoy yourself.
Have you talked to Braylus yet? I'm not a patient man, you know. What? That little tease? Leading me on and turning cold at the last minute? I don't think so.
I'm sorry,
you
sir.
think you can toy with me, is that it?
Impression earlier.
No,
I
my
meant no
dear, I have my
disrespect.
heart. Oh, don't worry, I'll let you make it up to me. Now, where can we go for a little privacy? Hmm?
No, I'm sorry, but I can't go anywhere with you. I won't. Please, I must get back to my duties.
Don't you dare walk away from me, you slut! Do you know who I am?
Please, sir, leave me alone.
Now you're going to be sorry you crossed me. Elenwen, this servant girl has been throwing herself at me in a most disgusting manner.
Is that so, Erikur? And you with such delicate sensibilities? It must have been most upsetting.
I demand that you have this wench removed from my presence at once.
Well, whatever the truth of it, I'm sure a few words with Master Rolindel will have a salutary effect. Take her downstairs.
No! Mistress Elenwen, it's not true. I did nothing. Sir, you must tell her. You don't know what they'll do to me. Please.
For the man who knows how to make money, war can be a most profitable venture. Well, I'm glad that little unpleasantness is over.
What does a fellow need to do to get a drink around here? Ah, the one generous soul amongst a gathering of pinch pennies and lick spittles.
I heard Elenwen
If
say
there's
she's going
anything
to
I can
the
ever
best
do for you,
firebrand
do not
wine.
hesitate to call
I can
upon
hardly
me.
wait.
I'll not argue that. Heard any interest in
Your
this?
wish is my command.
Well, there may
As
be
long
more
as it doesn't involve much physical activity. I seem to be having trouble staying on my feet at the moment.
Fralia Greymane is convinced that the Battleborns have abducted one of her sons.
My friend, a toast to a beautiful
As much as
friendship.
to be expected, yes.
You must be new around here. Bad manners to ask such a direct question at one of Elenwen's little soirees.
Soldiers all fighting in the war, there's
But I
nobody
have
to hunt
nothing to
down the
hide.
bandits.
I'm in from the south on
Dangerous of
business.
late.
And if you want to do business in
Better
Tamriel
myself.
these days,
It's been
well,
some time
you'd better
since I
get
had any
used to
news
cozying
from
up to the
Skyrim.
Thalmor,
What have
like
you
it or
heard?
not.
I'm not sure that it's news, but lately it seems like
I need
every
another drink.
blacksmith in Skyrim is out to prove that he's the equal of Erlen Greymane. Not really a fair comparison, if you ask me. After all, Erlen works the Skyforge. How is any smith going to compete with that?